Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Pound Trader. I'm making an analysis for the 9th of September 2025, and this is the monthly time frame. So, when I look at the monthly time frame, I can see that price has been in a downtrend. This almost looks like it was in a range. Broke out of the range, made a pullback, and now it looks like price is moving upwards. However, for me, if you've been watching my videos, as much as yes, we have this move, for some reason, I feel like maybe price might want to still make a deeper pullback, maybe back to the 61.8% fib. I don't know, this looks like, okay, 38.2 is not bad, but I would like to see price maybe coming back to these levels here and continue bullish, if at all it's bullish or bearish, but I don't know. I'm really hoping for the sells. However, I won't be surprised if we continue upwards because it is an uptrend. If we're looking at it from just what it is like an uptrend because we are making higher highs and higher lows. But I'm hoping for like a pullback. And also when I take my moving averages, we can see a lot of the times price tends to be like a magnet towards these moving averages. So I think this also serves as like a confluence that maybe price might want to come back down a little bit further, and then we see what happens from there. Okay, so weekly time frame. So in the weekly time frame here, I had an uptrend. It looks like we broke out of the uptrend. I thought that we would continue bearish now back to the levels that I've mentioned in the monthly, but it looks like we are still ranging in this area here, and we can see here that these candles have been like they have so many wicks, and it hasn't been fun because these wicks, they're a bit tricky to trade. So as per right now, if at all price, I'm looking for what's going to happen around this level here. But if at all it does end up breaking above, then hopefully I'm waiting for a rejection around this level here. Not further than this because I'd really like to see maybe a double top so that it can confirm this M pattern that we have here. And also this weekly candle was an indecision candle, so it's also not like the most strong candle to confirm that now we're going to go down. So if at all price breaks and it wants to come back here again, I'm hoping for a proper like weekly bearish engulfing. Now let's go to the daily time frame. So daily time frame. Okay, so this is the moment of truth because now we're here, guys. A lot of people have been waiting for a reaction either at this level or here. And I also had this trend line here that I was hoping it would hold, but it looks like we've broken out of the trend line. Now, this level here, this is the 1.358. Yes, we can see that we are here currently. Some people see a head and shoulder, but I'm not too sure about this head and shoulder, like an inverse head and shoulder, like here, left shoulder, and then the head here, and then the right shoulder or here. I don't know. It's not that convincing, but I can understand why. So for me, because I'm a day trader, I have to go with what I'm seeing. As much as, yes, I might think, oh, I'm looking for sells, looking for buys, I still have to just react to what the market is doing. So if at all price, this level does not hold, it's very strong level. You can see it's been holding here twice. We had like a double top here. I personally am hoping that we can get a bearish candle from this level here. But if at all we break, I won't be upset. Then I think the next level to look forward to would be this level. So right now, I am hoping for a reaction here, but this must be confirmed on the 4-hour time frame. Then I might look for sells. If it does break above, then this is the target that I'll be looking at. Now, let me scale down to the 4-hour time frame. So yeah, we are here, but this candle here, it doesn't look like it has much volume. It doesn't look like, if it was bearish, I think it would have started being like super bearish, but it's looking like this level might not hold. So I am going to be on standby. I don't really know if I'm going to look for a pullback. Honestly, I don't know. This just does not look so good to me. And also on Wednesday we have CPI. So if nothing happens, if maybe we don't really get that bearish confirmation and it does end up breaking out, I am not sure if I'll be looking for a pullback because I have to wait until it actually breaks out. And speaking of breaking out, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put an alert here at the 1.36. So usually what I do, instead of looking at the charts like after every hour, sometimes when I'm busy or I'm outside, I'll just put an alert. And then if at all price comes to this point, I will be alerted that, hey, this level has broken. Now I can start observing instead of just observing on the charts every day. I think for people who are trading Forex, I think people come from different industries. And if you even have a 9 to 5, this is something that you can still be doing when you have a 9 to 5. So I don't think anybody wants to be on the laptop the whole day. I certainly do not. Forex is hard. Looking at the charts is frustrating, and especially with everything that's been happening. Last week, I didn't even get a trade, and also we can see here I've put like a margin, and this usually is just to show me what happened during last week. So you can see this is Monday to now Monday 8th, and we can see this zone is even in red. We have broken above last week's high. This was last week's high, and this was last week's low. So the fact that we've broken above last week's high, I think that's also indication that we might continue going bullish. So as for me right now, as much as yes, I have a trend line on the 1 hour, this to me is too steep, and it looks like the impulsive might start weakening the momentum. So I'm going to be on standby. I'm not going to say if I'm going to take a pullback, but at all, if I do get like a nice bearish candle here on the 4 hour, I might be tempted to take it. But if not, I'm going to be on standby. So at the moment, I have no entries. And especially with the news coming tomorrow, I don't think you will be seeing me making an analysis until probably Thursday. Yeah, I might probably not be on the charts. Let's just look at the dollar very, very quickly. So yeah, we can see on the dollar here, we've broken outside of this range. This level was really strong, this one here, but we can see that it was losing strength, and now we've broken below, and I have this range here that I've put in a zone. Here, let me see. So I think that probably now, because we've broken, maybe price might come back to this level here, because this distance here is the range, is the height of this range, and because we've broken out, this might be a potential area for it to come back down. So I'm going to just be observing. If I get an entry, as I've said, on the GU on the 4 hour, that will be nice. We can also see that we have a gap. These gaps usually they usually get filled up at some point. So I'm going to be on standby and seeing what's happening. But this is, I don't know, this just, it's not safe. You guys tell me what you think if you're going to be trading. Me, I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared, and I don't want to repeat the past mistakes that I've been doing. So I'd rather just be patient and get like proper confirmation, especially with the news coming in tomorrow. I'm really, really eager to hear what you have to say. Talk to me down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.